Hello, welcome again to the Soulful Chameleons Band video documentary. Turn that down. Sorry. Again, new equipment, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, how I'm doing, but just want you to be updated as to what's going on with the band. We had a rough time as a band this last week. We took the time to talk about Bob's leaving and the impact that it would have, and talked about another drummer particularly, and I'm gonna leave him anonymous at this point, but could have been a good fit. And the reason why I say he could have been a good fit is because a couple days after I released the last documentary, I got a call from Bob, our drummer, and he expressed that he would like to come back. And that was on Tuesday when we were having our practice session. That's the word I was looking for. And so I uh, met with each individual player as they got here and talked to them about it. And the consensus was whatever's best for the band. And kind of hard to express this because I've spent a year and a half with Bob Franklin, and come to learn each other's ways and things we do, and the process of how we do things. And he knows the songs, and so that says a lot right there. So I really felt like we needed to work, do what we could to get Bob back, and Bob was willing to come back, and I was willing, hesitant but willing, as were the other players, and they expressed that we probably need to get a little bit of a reassurance from Bob to know that he's not going to take some time off again. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. We can get into more of that at another point, but there's no real need to, I don't think. But so this last few days, I've been talking to Bob and trying to express to him that the members of the band would like to have some reassurance from him. And he was a little bit hesitant. He didn't want to be coerced into doing something he didn't want to do, um, just because of what we, the band, needs. So that was kind of a little rough spot. But I gave him a few days, and then texted him today, and I'll explain more of that later. There's more in depth, not only with Bob but with the other potential people that was possibly auditioning, request to audition. So anyway, I want to keep it as positive as we can. Um, and like I said, having Bob was a thing that I think we needed. Um, I love Bob. I really do. Bob Franklin's a great man. And again, he knows the music, and we get along well. Everybody has a hard time from time to time. Let's put it that way. But I think it was better overall, at least at this stage of the game. And I'll revisit this in the future and express a little bit more about some of the concerns that we had, not with Bob, but um, changing in general. It's not an easy thing. Again, we love Bob and appreciate him, and look forward to working with him again. I text Bob today, and I asked him if everything was okay, and he said, yeah, everything's good. I said, so we'll see you on Thursday? He says, yeah. So that was good. That was a good thing. Drama. It's part of having a band, I guess, but excuse me. Where'd my water go? There it is. Hang on. On Tuesday, when the band was here, had some equipment malfunctions. Not sure exactly what it was, but I think I got it dialed in. I just restarted the machines, and it seemed to be everything was fine at that point. So, excuse me. Once I rebooted the machines, everything was good, except for one thing I didn't realize until after the fact was the input from my microphone was only half of the volume on one of the sides was down, and really made this song sound terrible, just terrible. So I was planning on releasing those and getting them out to the guys, but at this point, I pretty much think it's a wasted time. But we had some good times. Played some great songs. And Nick, lead guitar player, really made a lot of improvement this week. Not necessarily improvement because he's good, but he made some progress with several of the songs. In fact, probably all of the songs. And that was very evident. So one of my favorites is Journey, Separate Ways. Separate Ways. And we played it a couple times, and he was comfortable with it. And that. There we go. He was comfortable with it, and he says, can we turn the lead guitar off and then both rhythm guitars off on that particular song on the backing track? I said, absolutely. And it was fantastic. I might clean those up and send them out anyway because of the progress that he made. I think that was an awesome thing that he did. Another thing that I thought was interesting was, excuse me, was I threw out another song to them, and they both jumped on this one. And it's called Wicked Games, and it was awesome. So they both loved it. They both just jumped right in and did great on it. And one of the reports back, that was only halfway in. That was interesting. One of the reports back was Nick said that he was inspired and that really enjoyed my vocals on that particular song. So he went home and he spent a lot of time learning the songs and add that one to his list. So that was good. I was very happy with that. Um, what else can I tell you? I'll turn that up just a little bit. Testing. Yeah. So I think it was a good practice. I really do. Trying to watch the volume here. Sorry. But um, one of the things I wanted to focus in on this podcast was some of the equipment that we were using, and one of them is the lighting system. For Christmas this year, Judy was going to give me, what did she suggest? I can't remember what she suggested now. She's asked me about it. Oh, I know. It was a microphone system for the band, and we were just talking about it tonight. And because I thought my mic was messing up so bad, but it wasn't the mic, it was the system needed to be rebooted. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. But so we were talking about that, and I said, no, I didn't get a microphone system for Christmas. I got lighting system. And I want to spend a little bit of time and talk to you about the lighting system that I got for the band. And I want to kind of show you and tell you a little bit about the journey that I took to learn how to do that and program that. And it was pretty cool. So I'll show you that right now. There we go. So this was the first picture that I took, when you can see the numbers on the back, D001, D008, D015, D022. And what it is, it's a system that if it has that address on it, that's where I tell the light what to do with the program that I use. Now the program that I use talks directly to the light, but it also takes the signal from a keyboard that I have, and I pre-program the keys to do different things. And you'll see in the next little video where I got one of the lights, I take it back. This one was where I got one of the lights to work automatically, and I think you'll get a kick out of that. So let's turn that one on. I think this is where it's going automatically. And you can if you look at the number down at the bottom, it's CC22. And so it's just going through one at a time, changing the light. Let's keep that running for a second. Let's do a rerun. There we go. So it just it goes red, green, blue, white, pink, greenish, light blue, and then it'll go red, green, blue again. So it just keeps going over and over and over again. I got it set at a certain speed, but that was kind of my first success, was learning how to make these lights work. So that was a lot of fun. And then I got more into depth with this next picture. You can kind of see some of the light buttons that I have programmed. And I got to give a shout out to John O'Brien with Creedence, California Creedence. Great guy, and has a lot of information on how to set up the lights and how to use backing tracks, how to use the system that I have. Just way cool. Way cool. Alright, kitty cat. I know you want some love, but not right now. But John O'Brien was a great help with that, and showed each and every step what I need to do to make this thing do its job. Very impressed with it. And this is just a few of the ones that I ended up having work. Let's see, I gotta go back just a second. Yeah, I gotta shut that light off. The last video was still going. But you'll see in the next video, I believe. Yeah. The next video that I got here shows me using the keyboard to control the lights. And I've got, let's just turn on. There we go. Let's do it on rewind as well. So you can see me sitting down there, and off to the right, off screen, you can see I'm touching a keyboard, a little mini keyboard, and see if I remember right. So this, at this point, I had like red. Each light was programmed differently, and the combination of different light colors. So that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that part, learning that, and I went from that to, I can't remember what this one is exactly. Let's turn this one off for a second, and let's go to the next one. Oh, that's the same one. Sorry. I guess the next video is actually applying the light show to the music. And I had to program these individually, each individual song. And so when I start up the backing track, whether the vocals are there or whether the music's there or not, the light show will continue and go through the complete song. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go to that next one, excuse me, and show you what a typical song looked like. And I did several of these, and some of them are a lot more in depth than what I probably will end up keeping. But this one turned out pretty good. And so I'm just going to click over to that. Let's turn that off.
Get the recording going. And the light show too. Hello again, hello. Just called to say hello. I couldn't sleep at all tonight, and I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. just called to let you know. I think about you every night when I'm here alone and you're there at home. Hello. Maybe it's been crazy, and maybe I'm to blame, and I put my heart above my head. We've been through it all, and I love you just the same. And when you're not there, I just need to hear, hello, my friend, hello. It's good to meet you so. It's good to love you like I do, and to feel this way when I hear you say hello. Hello, my friend, hello. Just called to let you know. I think about you every night, and I know it's late, but I couldn't wait. Hello.
So that was a little bit how it turned out, I guess. There's another video, a couple of videos. Now I'll probably just flip through those real fast, and so you kind of get an idea to how it does what it does. The nice thing about it is, like I said, when the music's going, when the backing track's going, the lights are going. So all I got to do is push a button, and the backing track for the drums goes away. The backing track for the lead guitar goes away. The backing track for the rhythm guitar goes away. Each individual track, I can just hit a button, bam, they're gone. And then the lights are still going, and there might be some percussion. Like, for example, we may never get a horn department, part of the band, but so that might be there, and it's just a good thing. It keeps everybody on track. There's a lot of advantages to having backing tracks, especially to learn the songs. So that's a good thing. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I think it's got to be this one. Let me look at it. Yep.
That's the one too. This is Center My Love by Journey.
Center My Love by Journey.
It's been so long since I seen her face. You say she's doing fine. I still recall a sad cafe. I would hurt so bad to see her cry. I didn't want to say goodbye. Send her my love, memories remain. Send her my love, roses never fade. Send her my love. The same old tale, the same old room. I'm on the road again. She needed so much more than I could give. We knew our love could not pretend. Broken hearts can always mend. Send her my love, memories remain. Send her my love.
You can see how the lights are changing, and it's all done automatically, pre-programmed again. But it's just a great way of doing it. You don't have to have another person out there running the lights. And even with the mixer that I have, I can pretty much run the whole show with just my tablet. And so that's nice. But I've had to add another tablet to be able to run the light, or excuse me, to be able to run this. Be able to run this camera system while we're playing. We haven't got that down yet. That'll be coming as we go. I saw somebody at the door, but no. Anyway, so that's a little bit about the backing tracks. I hope you get a little bit of information out of them. I look forward to telling you more about. I think probably next I'll go into the mixer a little bit more, tell you a little bit more about that. But I'm hoping to get that rest of the equipment probably Tuesday. So then we can run both the cameras and the music show. Anyway, thanks for joining us with Soulful Chameleons video documentary. I look forward to sharing some more with you as we go. We'll get some emails out there to where you can reply and get, actually probably put questions right on YouTube. Just do that for now. Once we get them transferred over to the website, then you'll be able to ask questions there as well, get more information from us there as well. So again, thanks for listening to the podcast. Look forward to sharing more with you, and hope you have a good night.